Top 10 cheapest cars that will make you look rich. In this day and age of social media and showing off online, some individuals wish to give the impression to their followers that they are significantly more wealthy than they are. To accomplish this, they take photographs of possessions, vehicles, and property belonging to other people. Spending money on an older luxury vehicle is just another way to flaunt your wealth. The preceding generations have depreciated to such a low point that the majority of people can acquire one, even though some may have cost well over $100,000 when they were first released. Many of them can be purchased for a price that is lower than that of a brand new Chevrolet Spark. For example, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow is a popular choice. In the 1970s, it was the model that the British manufacturer produced the most of, and it was also the model that was considered to be the flagship of the Rolls-Royce fleet. With today's technology, it is possible to get them for less than $15,000. Nevertheless, maintaining them is a process that will drain your money. Some automobiles, such as the Chrysler 300C, were even constructed specifically for this purpose. It is easy for individuals who do not own automobiles to mistake it for a Rolls-Royce or a Bentley, even though it was not even expensive when it was first introduced. Number 10. Chrysler 300C, $5,000. The Chrysler Corporation amalgamated with Daimler, which resulted in the reintroduction of the Chrysler 300C model in the early 2000s. It was a product that Chrysler officially manufactured, but the front and rear subframes came from Mercedes-Benz E-Classes and S-Classes, respectively. In addition, the Germans provided the 300C with a dependable 5G-tronic automatic transmission, which was coupled to American V6 and V8s. The fashion was very Al Capone and had an exquisitely vulgar air about it, creating an atmosphere that was either admired or detested by the audience. Although it is a little bit out of style now, it still looks beautiful, especially when you consider the price. Number 9. Jaguar S-Type, $8,000. It is possible that the Jaguar S-Type is not everyone's cup of tea, yet it is an excellent automobile to appear elegant in. Some people believe that the styling is among the worst that Jaguar has ever produced, but there is no doubt that it is a very comfortable vehicle to drive and to be driven in. The engines were very impressive, beginning with a 3.0-liter V6 in the United States, progressing to a luxury V8, and culminating with a supercharged version of the V8 in the S-Type R trim level. The S-Type indeed has a few problems that need to be fixed, but when it comes to used luxury automobiles, it is an incredible deal. Number 8. BMW M5, $20,000. There is no doubt that the BMW M5 is one of the greatest, if not the best, sports sedans now available on the market, yet the price of a brand new M5 may easily exceed $100,000. Fortunately, there are older versions that offer the same amount of enjoyment and driver engagement. In particular, the E39 generation is one of these cars. The naturally aspirated V8 engine and 6-speed manual transmission of the M5 E39 are two of the features that many people believe to be the best components of the M5. Both a monster hooligan smoke machine and a pleasant cruiser that can be taken on extended road trips are readily available options for this vehicle, combining the best of both worlds. Number 7. Cadillac CTS, $10,000. In terms of General Motors, the Cadillac CTS is comparable to the Chrysler 300C. It adheres to the most contemporary Cadillac ideology, which emphasizes comfort and elegance while also including a touch of sportiness. The CTS encompassed 3 generations, with the second one being the most intriguing of the bunch. The Cadillac CTS was offered in sedan, wagon, and coupe body types, including the CTS V grade, which was Cadillac's most luxurious option. Cadillac took a page out of the Europeans' playbook. The regular CTS with the V6 offers all of the comforts that someone would require to show off, even though the price of those is steadily increasing. Number 6. Range Rover Sport, $10,000. To provide a more compact and athletic alternative to the full-fat version of the Range Rover, the first iteration of the Range Rover Sport was developed. The unfortunate reality was that it weighed roughly the same as the moon. Despite this, it was quite a luxury automobile, provided that you disregard everything that could go wrong with it. On the second-hand market, Range Rover Sports are currently available for acquisition at a price point of approximately $10,000. Their terrain response technology, which is similar to that of a big Range Rover, makes them even more capable off-road than they are in the city, where they are already fairly capable. However, you should make sure to set aside some additional funds for the eventual suspension repairs. Number 5. Jaguar XG, $10,000. As the British version of automobiles such as the BMW 7 Series, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and Audi A8, the Jaguar XG was a popular choice among consumers. A significant influence on the world of luxury automobiles was left by the Jaguar XJ, which was produced for 9 generations before being retired in the year 2020. The style of the X350 XJ, which was reminiscent of a villain, made it one of the most stylish vehicles of the generation. On the market, it was offered with 3 distinct V8 engines, one of which was a supercharged model, in addition to a base trim V6 engine that was added later. No matter where it comes from, the XG will undoubtedly cause people to turn their attention. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, $7,000. The Mercedes-Benz S-Class is the most popular luxury sedan on the market, ranking just below the likes of Rolls-Royce and Bentley. When it came to new technologies and innovations, the S-Class was always the king. Both of these things would eventually make their way into popular automobiles by the time they were introduced a few years later. Even though it was one of the most forward-thinking models in the history of the Jaguar class, the W220 S-Class was not even close to being as good as the W140 that came before it. However, it was fairly nice, and it is still good, especially when considering the pricing of used items in today's market. Number 3. BMW 7 Series, $8,000. Even taking into account the absurdly high price of the vehicle and all of its available options, the BMW 7 Series may have finally surpassed the Mercedes-Benz S-Class in terms of technological capabilities. Before the release of the current model, the 7 Series was satisfactory but not outstanding. Last but not least, this honor was bestowed upon the E38 generation of the late 1990s. Because of its prominent creases and elegant lines, the E38 is often considered to be among the most attractive sedans ever produced. Additionally, it is equipped with a buttery-smooth V12 engine as well as a robust V8 engine, the latter of which may require some maintenance to return to its original settings. It is a fantastic automobile that will steal the show wherever it goes. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, $14,000. When it comes to the area of ultra-luxurious automobiles, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow is by far the most affordable option for getting a close-up look at the luxury and build quality of the British marque. Because the Silver Shadow is Rolls-Royce's most popular model, the price is comparatively low. This is the reason for the relative affordability. The automobile is stunning and offers an incredibly high level of comfort. However, it may require some maintenance in the areas of the engine and suspension, in addition to some rust that needs to be addressed. In general, it is a wonderful automobile that maintains the same level of opulence that it did when it was first introduced in the 1970s. Number 1. Bentley Turbo R, $20,000. The Bentley Turbo R is yet another luxury automobile that may be considered higher-end but is still affordable. Although it is essentially a rebranded Rolls-Royce Silver Spirit, the Turbo R is equipped with a turbocharged V8 engine that is 6.75 liters in capacity and produces a mountain of torque. The Turbo R is an incredible luxury vehicle that may have a style that is reminiscent of the 1990s, but it makes up for its appearance by being able to glide over bumps and soak up the miles. Although it is not a Rolls-Royce, it certainly has the driving characteristics of one. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. See you later.